Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this team can do themselves a real favour by getting the best out of this player, Kudus. He's such a powerful and intelligent runner, but I wouldn't say he's a great crosser of the ball. For me, he needs to be in a more central role where he can make use of his strength.
Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bernardeschi! Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Cristante touches it back. Nice sequence of passes, this.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Kudus. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Dyer. Almeida. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Sancho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cristante. And here's Arnautovic. Sporting yet to have an attempt on goal. Almeida. Great chance! He's scored! There is the breakthrough!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's Paquetá. Johnson.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should...
He's having a shot! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Arnautovic, approaching the half-hour mark. That has been slung wide. Sancho, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's well spotted. Walker-Peters. Now it's Cristante. Now it's Arnautovic. Now it's Almeida. Ouattara. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kudus. Sporting are looking to break at pace. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Johnson. Schuler. Knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot. Bernardeschi. Lucas Paqueta. And he's tries a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Sule is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Johnson does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bernardeschi. Walker-Peters. Now it's Bernardeschi. Walker-Peters looking to run onto it. Ah, he's given it away! Kudus. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Almeida really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Now it's Sancho. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Johnson. And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Sporting really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Looking for the run. Lucas Paqueta. Tries to play it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Almeida. Dyer. Played towards the other side. Pass somewhat off target. Lucas Paqueta. Here's Koopmeiners. Sancho. Oh, what's he done? Lucas Paqueta. That's a nicely shaped ball. Bernardeschi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Arnautovic. Bernardeschi could try cutting inside here. Cristante. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's there to clear it. Kudus. Lucas Paqueta. Can he get it through? That's good vision. That's the keeper's ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Dyer. And it's Cristante. Walker-Peters. Almeida. Nice interception, well timed. Distributed tidily. Sancho. Out to the right. Gets into some space. He is through here. And he shoots! Sporting! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Sporting go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Johnson. Taken back almost at once. A lovely pass, but can he get there? Now the ball in. There's the shot! Decent enough try.
Almeida certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Walker-Peters. They get a throw in. Aimed beyond the defence. Almeida is onto this. Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And now he has two. This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Dyer. Bernardeschi. He's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bernardeschi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substituição para o Sporting.
All hands on deck for this one.
Número 8. Número 4.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Número 23. Número 22. Número 18. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Foram indicados 2 minutos
To stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Sporting have it back and can go again. And we're done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Some really good ball movement. And he's in on... shot a goal! And it's a goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. That's good running with the ball. Looking to play him in. Now it's Almeida. Dyer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Schüller. Here's Bernardeschi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! This time surely! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a
decent chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Unai Simon claims it, safe hands. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, shoots! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Sporting take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ouattara gives it back. Good read, needed to be. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Fortuna Sittard clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Almeida. And they can counter here. Oh, that's well spotted. Johnson. Ferreira. Driving forward. And here's Kudus. It's not an especially good pass, that. Bernardeschi. And it's Almeida. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Ferreira. Kudus. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cristante wins the duel this time. Now it's Ouattara. Cristante! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Dyer does well to get it back. Koopmeiners. Sporting looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Now he's off and running. Bernardeschi has created one goal already. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. Dyer. Johnson. And it's Paquetá. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Dyer. And here's Arnautovic. Can he get on the end of this?
Arnautovic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Johnson driving on and making good progress. Cristante. Ouattara. And it's Koopmeiners. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Sporting come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Sporting head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He's had it taken off him. And it's Arnautovic. Not the most accurate pass. Koopmeiners. Almeida. Walker-Peters. Can he finish? Oh, brilliant from Arnautovic! A finish of true class! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Big chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Sporting really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Kudus! Real chance! Goal! Sporting! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Walker-Peters. Bernardeschi. Johnson. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Paquetá. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ouattara. Now it's Arnautovic. Now it's Cristante. Kudus gets a good foot in there. And here's Almeida. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Referee's given a throw. Schutalo. Almeida. That is good alertness. Just about up to 75 minutes. Look at the and the shot! And here's the chance to counter. Almeida. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Ferreira. Oh, that's a key interception.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Cristante, and there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Cristante, drives it in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Knocks it into space. Kudus, and that's clear cut, it's a free kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 8, número 17, número 21, número 34.
Into the last 5 minutes. And he was quick to react.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
And it's Sanchez. Sara takes a shot! It's there! They have stolen level at the last! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum.
And the finish! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great... That's that, the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Sporting didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they...
stands.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Arnautovic. Shot could be on. Chance here to counter. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this team can do themselves a real favour by getting the best out of this player, Kudus. He's such a...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Sporting!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Sporting gain their reward with an early goal. Ouattara. Oh, easy pickings there. Sporting leading here thanks to that early goal. He's having a shot! Bernardeschi. Walker-Peters. Schuler. Oh, can he get onto this? He won't be happy with that one. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Kudus. Arnautovic. Now Ouattara. And it's Cristante. To Dyer. And here's Arnautovic. Played out wide. Walker-Peters. Now Schuler. Kudus does well to get it back. Sporting do have a chance to counter here. He's in a great position here. He's found a real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. He's ended up in no man's land. Bernardeschi. Almeida. Dyer. Oh, nicely intercepted. Almeida. Looking to play him in. Gabriel cuts it out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that is out of play. Bernardeschi. Cristante. Over to the left. Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two. wants to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Almeida. Dyer deals with that comfortably.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Out to the right. It's a promising position. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. Great vision. Ouattara. Almeida. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And Arnautovic! And he nearly went all the way.
Arnautovic clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Sporting really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Sporting sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're underway again. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to get free. Soutalo. That has not gone well. He steps in, and that's the end of that. But it is clear to... Oh no, what has happened here? Good ball, good take. Quality ball. Cristante. Walker-Peters. Threads one in. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Aims beyond the defence. Soutalo gets across to intercept that. And he's decided to go for it. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Now it's Ouattara. Kudus. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's made its way to him. And the great chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Now it's Arnautovic. This looks promising. And it's Cristante. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Johnston. Played out to the right. Soutalo makes the interception. Almeida.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And he's had a hit! Loose. And again! Goal! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Almeida. Cristante. Now it's Almeida. And here's Arnautovic, heading backwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he spark a counter here? Kudus.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, the ball, and he's following up! He's got away with one there. Now it's Almeida. Gabriel gets a foot in here. That's good running with the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Johnson. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's picked his way. There's the shot! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 8.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Número 21.
Diego Carlos getting this one clear. Somewhat off target. Here's Ito.
Número 23. Número 11.
Can he finish? And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Sporting are looking to go forward now. Chance for Ito. He has found the way through. Ito! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Fortuna Sittard really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Nice interception, well timed. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Sanchez.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, good ball! And he's there to retrieve it. Can he get it through? Long ball upfield. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Dyer just eases him off the ball. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Your reflections then, Jim?
Sporting really were very impressive.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be... And the shots! And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Played back in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So nearly the perfect ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kudus! Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Lucas Paqueta. That looks a big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Lucas Paqueta, has found his feet, Peter. He admitted himself that he applied too much pressure on himself when he first arrived in Italy, and he didn't feature as he would have liked, but now...
Lucas Paqueta! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Cristante. And it's Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta. Good purposeful. And the shot! Goal! Sporting! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Oh, they could be caught out here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's on Nautovic. Quarter of an hour played. Dyer. And it's made its way to him. Looking to play him in. It's a goal kick. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Arnautovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. He's in space and looking for options. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Almeida. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's nice. Looking for options for movement. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bernardeschi. Arnautovic. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's Almeida. Arnautovic. Ouattara.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now that's well seen too. He's picked his way through. Brennan Johnson. Oh, this is a very good run. Flings in across. Bernardeschi. Almeida. Bernardeschi. Oh, they could break here. To Dyer. And here's Arnautovic. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, good ball! And Arnautovic! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Lucas Paqueta does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Johnson, and he's managed to get free. It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Paqueta. And it's Koopmeiners. Cristante wins the duel this time.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
The final seconds now. Now it's Almeida. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Almeida.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Almeida! Almeida! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. So it's all squared, neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And that's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Sporting have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Schuler gets across to intercept that. Walker-Peters. Walker-Peters picks it up now. And he shoots! He's scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And he's on his way! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Arnautovic. And it's Almeida. Almeida! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Somewhat off target. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? He's in a good position here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Minus.
Sporting really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep...
Decent chance! No mistake! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Almeida, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Sporting really will...
He's got tall! Sanchez gets flagged offside. Oh, that's a key interception. Kudus. Alexis Sanchez.
Such good technique.
And this is Arnautovic. Sporting needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Tries to pass it through. And he's there to retrieve it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bernardeschi. Walker-Peters. That's been slipped through. That's a decent clearance.
Fortuna Sittard clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Sutalo calmly anticipates. Succumbs to the pressure. Johnson. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Bernardeschi. So what can they make of this? Gabriel cuts it out. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Johnson. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Walker-Peters. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Cristante. Bernardeschi. And it's Dyer.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Sanchez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's played through for him. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's taking no chances there. Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather and then extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. And no, that was never going to make it. Sanchez chasing after it. And he cuts out the supply. Johnson. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ouattara. Dyer. That's a lovely, neat pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the finish! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Sporting take the lead. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can he find a finish? Shapes to shoot! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
And we have our very first corner. Kudus! And now a sudden chance to counter. Always onto this. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 4. Número 17.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Número 21.
This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left?
Número 18.
Shot could be... Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Número 23.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's having a shot! They've done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
This is quite a battle. It's an inviting looking ball, that. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Good ball, good take.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's found a way through. Chance, surely! Ricky Puig. Mustafa Mohamed. Sancho. He's in a great position here. Dyer. Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. And that is it. There will be penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Alexis Sanchez is the next man in the spotlight.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
This then to level matters. Good take, keeper committed himself.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
And so the captain steps up. Down the middle, right where the keeper was standing.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Sporting are looking to keep pace here. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Sporting from one behind. No! Denied remarkably.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Unai Simon must keep this out. This is match point. That's it. It is done. So it all ends in heartbreak. All the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing.
Oh, commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.